This is your February 2017 reading. I know I'm late again, but it's just been really busy. I'm so sorry, but you know, sometimes it's just not possible to get the readings up and running on time. And I don't like to do readings unless I'm able to do them. I do not like to push my intuition or push the energies, so I feel as though when the readings are done, that's when they need to be done. Okay, so I need to stop and stressing about it because I'm a Virgo, and you know, Virgos are all about perfection and stress and trying to get things done, too many things done at the same time. So my dear loved ones, thank you so much for all that you do for my channel. Thank you so much for your subscriptions, your likes, your shares, everything that you do. Now February, my God, we've got Valentine's Day on the 14th. So there's a lot of focus on romance and a lot of love readings out there, and I'm going to do mine today. It will take me just a few days. I'll try not to make it too long before I get all these readings out. As I said, do forgive me. When you receive the message, that's when it's going to be important for you. Now, there is also going to be a full moon lunar eclipse on February 10th or 11th, depending on where you are in the world. So things are going to be removed from your life. There are going to be endings for toxic things that are not working for you. So always know that the universe is there for our highest good, and the universe is looking out for us and our well-being. So this lunar eclipse on the 10th or 11th is going to be 22 degrees of Leo. So it's got to do with our pride, our inner sense of self, okay? And each one of you is going to be affected in a different house. Okay, now I'll just mention which houses, and I'm not going to go into the detail of what each house is about. You can easily find that out on the internet, okay? Aries is in the 5th house. Taurus, 4th house. Gemini, 3rd house. Cancer, 2nd house. Leo, 1st house. Virgo is the 12th house. Libra is the 11th house. Scorpio is the 10th house. Sagittarius, the 9th house. Capricorn is the 8th house. Aquarius is the 7th house of partnerships. Whoa, Aquarius. And the sun is in your sign for a little bit more. So, wow, that's going to be interesting. And Pisces is in the 6th house. So that's where you're all going to be affected by this full moon lunar eclipse, which is going to take place in the next few days. I will not be going into this new moon solar eclipse yet. I am going to try and get your readings up before that time, which that will be taking place on the 26th, if I'm not mistaken, 25th or 26th of February. And it's going to be in Pisces, okay, 8 degrees of Pisces. So I will leave you at that. I'm going to focus on love readings for February. What else would I do in February? We've got Valentine's Day. How important is it? Whatever pans out, whatever turns out for all of you, I just wish that you all have an abundance of love, and I hope that your partners are looking after you and showing their gratitude for having you in their lives. So I'll leave it at that. This was a general message. I will go on to the readings now. Thank you so much to all of you. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel. This is Kathy from Divine Debut. This is your February 2017 love reading. I am using for this month, I'm using the Witch's Tarot, which is by Dugan, and also the Oracle Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield, as well as always the Vera Sibilla by Masenghini, whatever. And that information is in the description box below. Okay, so is my website for those people that are interested in private reading. Okay, for February, in regards to love, Dear Sagittarius, this is eclipse season. A lot of endings and new beginnings. A lot of things are in the mix. A lot is playing out. What the astrologers say is that it's going to be we're in a very positive period of time. The planets are all positively aspected, and hopefully that's going to show up for you as well. Okay, I've already pre-shuffled your cards. Okay, Sagittarius, what's at the bottom? There's you. Sorry about the lighting, everyone, but it's just I've got all the lights on. I don't know. It's that time of day. Okay, this is the card of Temperance, which is telling you to be a little bit tempered. Don't rush. And there will be healing as well. Okay? There will be a balance because Temperance is all about balance. Finding the balance. Doing the alchemy. Working your way through. Okay? Okay, in the now position, we've got the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. Your challenge card is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. This is an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. At the bottom of your reading, we've got the Queen of Swords. Air sign. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. In the near past, we've got the Hermit, which is a major arcana card. This again is the card of Virgo. So you are looking for answers. Now what is crowning your reading is the Four of Swords. In the near future, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. And you are making magic with a magician. This is in the advice position, how people see you. Now the major arcana. The High Priest, which is the Hierophant. Okay, that's in the environment position. This is what's around you, what is surrounding you. In your hopes and fears, you have the King of Swords. Okay. And the outcome is the King of Cups. Water sign, which is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Now I'm going to take two clarification cards. I've got the Knight of Wands. Okay. And the King of Wands. My God, you've got three kings, Sagittarius. There is a lot of protection here. A lot of protection for you. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, as I said, we've got the card of Sagittarius. Temperance, another major arcana. So we've got how many major arcanas? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 major arcana cards, which means it's quite a strong reading. Okay, let's see what's beneath the Temperance card. Oh, goodness me. The card of Karma. This is Judgment. Okay, Judgment. Wow. There is a reawakening. There is an awakening. The angels are calling. Wake up. Get out of what situation you've been that does not work for you. And this is what the eclipses are all about. Sagittarius, this month we've got 2 eclipses happening. Okay, the first eclipse, which is today is the 8th. So in 2-3 days, we've got the first eclipse, which is happening in your 9th house. Okay, so settlements, visas, higher education, long distance travel, and law are a few things. Okay, which the 9th house is all about. The second eclipse is happening for you in your 4th house, which is all about your roots, your home, your family. Okay. So the Judgment card is one of the strongest major arcana cards in the deck for me. Okay, and it is the card of Pluto. And Scorpio comes to mind, obviously, because Scorpio is all about, endings and new beginnings. So Scorpio may be relevant to you. Now, okay, we begin with the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands is standing up for what you believe in, persevering, fighting what, the Six Wands here around this wand that you are holding up, Sagittarius, because sevens are all about conflict, being conflicted. Okay, 7 is also a very lucky number for many people. Okay, it could be your lucky number. Now, with this wand, this guy is fighting off the other 6 wands, and the 6 of wands is all about success. Okay, and getting through to the end, winning over a battle. So you are standing up for victory. You know, you can see, you could smell the victory. That's what I'm getting here. And you are being challenged by this earth sign, okay? Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. The Queen of Pentacles is the mother of earth. She is, yes, she is a minor arcana, but she reminds me of the Empress, okay? She's the closest, and the Empress is number 3, and it's all about growth. Because the Queen of Pentacles, as just like the Empress, they're all about abundance, a lot of loving and nurturing energy. Okay, maybe this is a person in your life that you are trying to conquer, trying to bring forward into your life. For some of you, if this is in regards to financial matters, she's a very good omen in regards to money. Okay. Now, as I said, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And I just wanted to mention that Taurus is also showing up in the environment. The Hierophant is the card of Taurus, okay? So for some of you, Taurus is speaking quite strongly, but I will get to the environment card in a little while. Now, what is in the distant past? We've got the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is air sign, an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Now, I see this card as very strongly Libra. And with Jupiter going retrograde, Jupiter is in Libra, okay? Jupiter is the planet of abundance, good luck and fortune. It expands on everything. And I do know that Jupiter has been bringing all of us blessings where relationships are concerned. Now Jupiter's gone retrograde, which says that whatever has been, blessed in our life, we have a chance to go over it and just, look it over and just grab it, okay? So this could be Libra in regards to relationship for you. So it could be an energy. In other cases, this could be a judge, because this queen is a very, very sort of an aloof queen. She's very cool, very calm and collected. She thinks with her mind. She does not use her emotions. Okay, she's taken a step back, and she sees the situation very clearly without looking through her emotions. So whatever rulings, whatever is being spoken, whatever has been spoken, whatever words have been expressed, they've been very concise, very clear, and very unemotional. Okay. Now in the near past, we've got the Hermit card, and this is number 9 of the major arcana. The Hermit card, being the card of Virgo, is you looking for answers. You are looking for the path forward. You are looking for your next move. You are looking for information. You are digging deep. You're going within, meditating. This is what the Hermit is all about. Now, I'm not doing reversals, so the Hermit, when it is in the upright, says that you are going within. So I don't know if this would have been reversed. Some of you may be, digging very deep because you've got the Four of Swords up here. Okay, and I'll get to that card in a second. We've got the Temperance card, which is you trying to find your balance. So you are looking for the answers to get to where you want to get, okay? And through judgment, I would say. And this is karma. This is all about karma. It's the karmic situation which is happening through the eclipses. And the eclipses energy does last up to 6 months. Okay, so whatever does not resonate with you this month, just be patient. Things will unfold. Things do take time. Okay, you are trying to find your balance. It says to be patient. That's what the card of Sagittarius, Temperance, that's what it says. Now, the Four of Swords is, again, taking time out, taking a break from the battle, going within, gathering up your energy. Again, this is a card of meditation, thinking through everything before you make your next move. Okay, and this is all about your foundation, because it is a four. Okay, fours are all about our home, our family, and our foundation. And the second eclipse is going to be in your fourth house. So you may have, some news by then or just after, okay? The eclipse, which is happening on the 26th or 27th of February, depending on where you are. Now, in the near future, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. What a lovely card. Okay, this is happiness. This is completion. Tens are all about completion, abundance. Pentacles are all about everything that we deal with in our lives. It's not about emotions mainly. It's mainly in regards to whatever we deal with every day. Anything that is physical in our life. Okay? So abundance in family, abundance in generations. For those of you that are partnered, you're getting to a complete situation, a situation where there is happiness on all levels within your family. Okay, for those of you that are single, okay, I do feel that your partner is going to be an earth sign, and maybe you are just taking on the energies of the Queen of Swords. Okay, you are speaking your truth with this earth sign, and the outcome is going to be a very positive one, very positive indeed. Okay, this is you. This is the Magician, Major Arcana. The Magician is creating something that is going to, go get through the journey. It's taking a relationship to the next level. Through making magic, you are acquiring what your heart is desiring. You've got the ability to do that. Just know that, because the magician is all about having the tools, and usually, he's pointing up to the sky and then down to earth. So what is above is below as well. So what is happening up in the stars, which is very positive at the moment, is bringing happiness down here on earth. Okay, so do have the faith that you will get whatever you're going through, whatever you are trying to manifest, whatever is your heart's desire. You are culminating that. You are grabbing it, okay? Magician is very strong. Now, the Hierophant here in the environment position is keeping the faith. Also, the ninth house is also about spirituality, and this is a very spiritual card. So because you've got a few major arcanas, it is saying that you need to trust your intuition. Okay, you're feeling very strong spiritually. And this is a very strong month, obviously, with the eclipses, okay? As I said, eclipses are all about, what is divine, and that is spirituality for you as well. So keep the faith. Those of you that are in a long-term relationship, you are taking your relationship to the next level, okay? You are finding the answers. You are accepting from the universe what is being blessed, okay? And you are tying the knot. This is a priest, so if you need to have advice given to you, look to someone who is wise enough to help you out with whatever the issue is, because there may be an issue for some of you, okay? I will be pulling some more cards for the environment position here, that's for sure. Now, in your hopes and fears, we've got the King of Swords. Now, look here. We've also got the Queen of Swords. Okay, and this is a karmic relationship. This is karma. When we've got two same elements, a king and a queen of the same element, it means that it is karmic, whatever is happening. Okay, here in these pictures here, we see both of them. They've got their back to each other. So whatever you guys are cutting out of your life, because I see these two characters as being, with a sword. They could be cutting through a situation. For some of you, it might just mean getting to, to find out the truth. You're getting to the heart of the matter. You're finding out what was beneath the surface. For others of you, it's cutting through this relationship and moving on. But you are very protected. As I said, you've got 3 kings here. That is a very strong protection for you. Now, the outcome card is the King of Cups. Okay, I'm thinking that this is your emotional state. For a few of you, we are talking about a water sign, but in most cases, I think that this is your energy. Now, for those of you whose challenge is an earth sign, I do believe that they could have water in their natal chart. Okay, it could be their moon or their rising sign, and that's why we have the King of Cups. Whoever is taking on this energy, this is a very loving, nurturing, very, very giving sort of a person. The King of Cups is a very intuitive sign as well. So this card is saying trust in your intuition. There is protection. You will get to the emotional state that the King of Cups is at, and that is full emotional happiness. Okay? And you are getting there fast. This is your card. This is usually the card of Sagittarius. Okay, so there is going to be movement and very fast action. Some of you may be moving literally, maybe being called to move. Okay, there could be changes that are necessary to bring in the emotional state that you will be getting to with the King of Cups. Okay, for others of you that, this, because this could be any fire sign, it could be any situation with a Leo or an Aries as well, or they could just have that in their natal chart. Okay, this person, this night, this movement could be very significant for the outcome for February, and not only. Some of these energies are going to go through. Not everything is going to culminate in February. I feel as though the energies here will be moving into the next 3 months at least. Okay? And this is you at the end of the day. Look at you. King of Wands. Look at this guy. Look at the smirk on his face. Happiness. I really believe that this is you guys. Okay, and I think that in most cases, this is your energy in both cases here. You are showing up very strongly indeed. For those of you that are cutting an air sign out of your life, do not fear this. Okay, the King of Swords is usually someone who is very fair, a very just king. Okay, they may not be emotional, but they are fair. Okay, so Judgment is bringing you balance. Keep the faith. Okay, let me go on to see a couple more cards for you. Okay, I know these cards are sticking today. Okay, please, Divine Universe, I would like to see what this Hierophant, the High Priest, why do we have the Hierophant here in the environment area? What is that telling us? There's our there's our card, everybody. You saw that. Okay, this is the card of Aquarius. This is the Star card. This is a wish being granted. As I said, for those of you that are taking your relationship to the next level, you've been hoping for this. There's a lot of healing. We've got two cards of healing, okay? The card of Temperance and the Star card. Some of you may have your partner at a distance, okay? Because the Star card also speaks of distance, okay? And also it could be communication through the internet, through social media, okay? I would like to look at the Ten of Pentacles, you guys, which is in the near future position. Okay, Strength. Okay, you've got the Strength card. There's a lot of patience necessary here. You are getting to the 8, which is balance. The Strength card is all about taming the beast within you. It says, be patient. We've got the Temperance card as well, which says patience. What you are out to accomplish is coming for you. Okay. As I said before, Leo could be significant for some of you because this is the card of Leo. So some of you may have Leo in your natal charts, okay? Because there is a fair bit of, Wands energy here. We've got the King of Wands here as well. The Seven of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Beautiful. Let me look at the King of Cups. There we go. Okay, we've got two cards, I notice here. Goodness me. Okay. This is telling me there is an offer of love coming. It's showing another water sign, which is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Okay, usually this card reminds me of Cancer. Okay, but it could be any water sign. There is an offer of love coming in, and the Three of Swords says to me that even though I'm not reading reversals, my intuition is telling me that those of you that are coming out of a difficult situation, there is going to be healing with this offer that is coming in, okay? Because this is how the cards opened up for me, okay? So for those of you, as I said, that are breaking up, getting out of a relationship, which could be with an air sign, okay? It could be with Aquarius, could be with Gemini, or could be Libra, as I said before. But Libra is quite strong. And we've also got the card of Aquarius here. So some of you, that could be the case. Okay, I think that there will be healing. And we've got the King of Cups here as well. As I said, for some of you, it could be a water sign, this King of Cups. But I think mostly this is your energy. I will be pulling some Sibillas there. I just want to look at the Four of Swords, which is crowning your reading. Okay, we've got the Wheel of the Year, the Wheel of Fortune. As I said, this is karma. This is the wheel of fortune turning. This is Jupiter. As I said before, Jupiter is bringing in blessings, even though it is retrograde. Does not matter, okay? Things are changing. The wheel is turning in your favor. So taking time out with the Four of Swords is going to be beneficial. You need to take time out. Let me look at some Sibillas for you. I'd like to look at the Three of Swords. It's funny because all the signs up to now, there's endings and new beginnings everywhere. And that's what the eclipses are all about. That's what the energy is, that is, you know, coming forth. Never a dull moment. Okay, Militare is the guy who's on a mission, okay? It's an uphill battle. It has been difficult for you, and there have been secrets. But I think that this soldier here does climb the mountain. He does get to his goal. That's how I see this card. And for me, it's the card of Capricorn, because that's what Capricorn does. Capricorn uses its strength and it climbs the mountain, okay? Gran Signore, this is abundance. This is the VIP. This is your very abundant entrepreneur. This reminds me of Taurus, this card, very much so. So there is a lot of abundance. Sometimes this could be speaking of ego. He could be quite an egotistical character. And then we've got the Vecchia Signora. So whatever you guys, whatever difficulties you have been going through, you are trying to find your balance and your abundance. There could be a change. This Vecchia Signora speaks of change, and it also speaks, it says that the situation here has been long going, but there is a change and there is help. This is also a visitor, someone who is coming to visit, okay? I will take some Sibillas on the Queen of Swords here. Giovine Fanciulla, which is something new. This is the Virgin. Newness. Falsita. Falsita is the card of deception, the card of lies. Lettera, which is news, and I can't leave these Sibillas at that. And Constanza. Constanza means something which is constant, ongoing, okay? The same situation, no change. I can't leave Constanza there as the last card because it doesn't really tell me that much. Prigione. Prigione is the card of being chained. This is like the devil card. You have been feeling bound, okay, constantly. And I never stop at the Prigione. So one more card. Disgrazia. Okay, this is the Tower. This is the Tower coming in. This is the universe which brings in change. Whatever hasn't been working is changing for you. So this is this is a sudden change. So whatever was constant, suddenly something will happen. Probably because you are taking on the energies of the magician. You are going to come up with something which is going to help you move forward. And that could be, it is obviously, the universe is obviously giving you the heads up, you know. This is the Wheel of Fortune bringing you a change and probably guiding you through this change. So through meditation, it's going to be very important for you guys that are getting out of a relationship. Let me take some Sibillas on the Ten of Pentacles and the card of Leo, which is strength. Speranza is hope. Malinconia is melancholy. And leggerezza. Leggerezza to me is like a transformation. even though this could be the card of frivolous energy, it is a lightness, but for me it's like transformation. Let me take one more. Mercante, this is the merchant. This is the business person, the entrepreneur. They are putting in a lot of thought. So some of you could be finding your abundance through work. Some of you could be, dealing with contracts, having a lot of abundance coming in through there. But whatever the case, if this is your partner, they are putting a lot of thought into the matter and they are treading very carefully, okay? So there is going to be a transformation here, and that's what the Karma card said to me, the Judgment card, which is one of the strongest cards for me. Now, Sagittarius, I would like to take one card for you. As I said, Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield. One oracle for Sagittarius, please, universe. Can I have a message for Sagittarius for the month of February 2017? And it is Valentine's Day, so what do my Sagittarius have? Express love through gifts. Okay. Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. Okay. And as I said, it is Valentine's Day. So giving a gift obviously shows that we care for someone. I would like to take one more card because this is, yes, it is a meaning, but it's not a strong enough meaning for me. It's not enough. I feel that, here it is. Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply, okay? And loving deeply and treasuring others means that the love is reciprocated back to us, because obviously what we give out, the universe gives back to us, Sagittarius. So open up and, open your heart. This is that time of year, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you for taking the time out to watch the video. Thank you so much for giving me a like, for subscribing, for sharing, all that you do for my channel, Sagittarius. My blessings to you for February 2017, and I will be back as soon as I possibly can. Cheers.